Yo, what is up everybody, man? I'm sorry I didn't post yesterday, but today we're going to be talking about the top 5 reasons why you should still get an iPhone 5S in 2018. Now, this isn't a still worth it video, whether, stating this phone is still worth it. This is only positive vibes. We're going to be talking about the good side of the iPhone 5S. I will also have a pessimistic video talking about the bad side and top 5 reasons why not to get a 5S in 2018, but let's just get into it. The number one reason I think the 5S is still worth it in 2018 is because it's still supported by Apple, so it's getting iOS 12. I'm actually running the betas right now, and it seems fairly solid. I feel like it does speed up the animations of the phone a little bit, but I did find that overall performance in the benchmark scores went down a little bit. But even with that being said, I think it's really sweet that this phone is still supported. The second reason is that the camera is actually pretty decent still. It's not great. I'm not going to replace it with a DSLR or anything, but for a 5-year-old camera, I mean, it's almost 5 this year. It's still very, very decent. I'll take some shots right now and I'll put them in the video so you guys can get kind of a better idea. But I'll tell you right now, this camera is still very, very good. Okay, so the camera's only 8 megapixels, right? It's not, crazy or anything, but the cool thing is that this phone still supports slow motion video. So not only can you make like regular videos, but it supports 60 frames per second at 720p. I think that's really sweet. I mean, you have slow-mo, you have, not only regular video. Slow motion is actually really cool. I don't really use it that much, but I know a lot of people do find that kind of cool. So it's really cool that they did that, and it really makes this phone that much better because it still has a pretty good camera for, the age that it is. Now, the third reason is something that I knocked into 2 categories. First of all, the size is awesome. I really like this size a lot. I just always like the bigger size a little bit more, but this size I always find it to be a little bit more compact. And since Apple didn't release the iPhone SE 2 this year, this and the iPhone SE are the only 2 phones that are still supported by Apple that are, the original smaller size. And I actually like the size a lot, and that kind of goes in with build quality as well. I think these phones are built so amazing. Like, you cannot find, I've heard these bent too a little bit. This one might look like it's bent a little bit. The build quality of this is amazing. If you're worried about this phone feeling cheap or anything like that, it is not cheap at all. This phone feels very, very premium. One thing though, I don't really like the white color of the phones. I'm not racist or anything, I promise. I always like the black versions of the phone a little bit better. That's why my 7 Plus is also the black version. I don't know why. I just think it looks a little bit more sleek. The white one, I used to have a white iPhone 6 Plus and I never really liked it. Now, this next thing is something that I didn't know whether to put in or not, but I'm gonna put it anyway. The overall performance of the phone isn't that bad, okay? I know I've said it before, like, it's slow, nobody should be getting it, whatever, but, as a phone, I think iOS 12 is going to speed it up a little bit more because it does seem like animations and everything seem a little bit more smoother. Overall performance does not seem that bad at all. Apps still open, you can use apps. Some apps might not work on iOS 12, like Real Racing 3. As you can see, it takes a while to get into these apps, but if you're a casual user, you don't game that much, then you'll be fine. As you can see, that didn't boot up, but that's okay. Everything still works on this phone as long as you get one that's in pretty good condition, and it still works and nothing's gonna go wrong with it. And as long as you're not expecting too much out of a phone, the performance from this still isn't that bad. Now, the 5th reason and the last reason is the price. These phones are not expensive at all. You could probably find one for like $50 for a 16 gigabyte, probably even cheaper. And you still maintain the fingerprint sensor. I forgot to even mention that. So there's a bonus reason is you still maintain the fingerprint sensor as well. And the overall price is so good. It's such a good package. It's almost as if, like, why not get this phone? If you don't have a phone now, or you have like a cheap budget phone and like a phone from like Walmart that's like $20 or something, I would suggest you to at least upgrade to this phone. Really, there's no main difference from this and the iPhone 6. So if you're planning on getting an iPhone 6 and if you want to save a little bit more money, you can always get this. So just to recap, it's still supported by Apple. The camera quality isn't horrible. The size and the build quality is amazing. Performance isn't that horrible. The price is awesome, and it still has a fingerprint sensor. And guys, that is pretty much it. And there's probably like more reasons to get the iPhone 5S now, but those are the ones that I can think of that, I can support and get behind. If you guys have anything else to add, you agree with me, disagree with me, comments, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button if you're new, but definitely hit that subscribe button if you're in the market for a new phone, okay? And before you get the iPhone 5S, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away 2 iPhones, an iPhone SE and an iPhone 6S. In order to enter, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and you're already entered. If you want more details on the giveaway, check out the link in the description. And my Instagram and all that stuff is down there in the description as well, so you can check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.